Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Bagley. He's out there with Hayes. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Clarkson. And it's Duarte in at shooting guard. And for the Pistons, Jeremy Grant is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Alvarado in at the point. GA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
The three ball. Rebounded by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And there's the lay-in.
A past Sixth Man of the Year winner. Clarkson is instant offense. This time on the break.
Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. And the Hawks with the possession. Duarte passes to Clarkson. Dishes it to Hayes. Kuzma left side. Here's Bagley. That shot no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision-making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Now Kuzma, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Kuzma passes to Bagley. Over Hart, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Kuzma.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Hart. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Poked away. Here's Alvarado. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. The pass to Daniels. Pistons passing it around. Grant with a screen on Clarkson. Unloads from 9. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Here's Duarte. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
So how about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year Great defense, not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Now, here's Clarkson.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Morris is checked in for Daniels. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morris. Got a hand on it. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Arte. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
And the shot goes down.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Clarkson passes to Bagley. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Nurkic. Hands it from downtown.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kicks to Morris. And it's Grant in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Bagley. Over Hart. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pistons trail by 11. Morris outside. Screen by Nurkic. Launches it. Atlanta with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
So it's Detroit now, following the three by Atlanta. Morris with the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside, Bagley. There's the pass to Kuzma. Another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. Driving in. Banked in off the glass.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Kuzma outside. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. Kuzma's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here is Morris. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Alvarado. No good on the three.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Passes it to Kuzma. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Pistons trailed by 14. Shot from the top of the key. No good from Grant.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Three-pointer Bagley. They grab their own miss. Out to Clarkson. Hayes with the screen for Clarkson. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Hart. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Offensive rebound. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Morris. Here's Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock, and Nurkic has it in the corner. Grant for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Eric Bledsoe. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
LeVert the pass to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Achua finds LeVert.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Offline with his 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pistons trail by 16. Grant the pass to Morris. Crowder sets a screen for Morris. Detroit, no good that time either. And the Hawks with possession. Here's Beauchamp. And here's Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And it's LeVert missing. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
No good from Bledsoe. And so Grant will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 18. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon. Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Payne. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to LeVert. They could use a bucket. Rebounded by Beauchamp. Beauchamp's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Now the pass to Medu. Now here's Payne. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Drops in the tray.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Crowder. And here's Morris for three. Hits it from three-point range. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Crowder from outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Beauchamp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocked away. Crowder with it. Now defended by McDermott. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant. And it's blocked. They retain possession. LeVert the pass to Achua. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Passes it to Bledsoe. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hawks lead by 18. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Achua is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Pistons trail by 18. Pass to Alvarado. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Alvarado. Kuzma pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Alexander Walker passes to Kuzma. They set the screen. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Detroit. Atlanta leading by 20. Ball's knocked loose. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Alvarado passes to Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for LeVert. Pass to Crowder. To the paint. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Hart, he's checked in for LeVert. Atlanta on D. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Here's Alexander Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 6. Here's Duarte. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Alvarado passes to Nurkic. Hart against Kuzma. Hart kicks to Nurkic. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance.
A player like Nurkic is a good piece for any squad. They can rely on him to take care of business inside on both ends of the floor.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Got a piece of it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the pass to Hart. Nurkic a screen on Kuzma. Hart finds Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
This is why you involve Nurkic in pick and rolls. He makes smart decisions.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And he banks in the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Hawks leading by 18. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Duarte's shot good. Duarte's got 9 points in the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Detroit getting another chance here. Hart, wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Alvarado. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Over Hayes. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kuzma. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Alvarado passes to Nurkic. Hart kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Nurkic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the commitment from Nurkic? Phenomenal job taking the hit and scoring through it.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Shooting one.
Free throw, no good for Nurkic. There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. In looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
And so Bagley nails them both.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Here's Alvarado. Hayes with the steal. Here's Duarte. Another steal. Here's Alvarado. Up top, Crowder. Pass to Alvarado. It's good from long range. Alvarado's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Duarte. He had 19 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Pistons trailed by 17. Crowder, the pass to Alvarado. Back to Crowder. Nurkic a screen on Clarkson. Here's Crowder, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
The Pistons have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Free throw good, Crowder.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
And both free throws good from Crowder. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Daniels passes to Grant, and that one goes. First for him tonight, 1 for 8.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Pass to Bagley. Clarkson taking his time here. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. McDermott can't get it to go. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Feeds to Grant. Rebound by the Hawks.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's Clarkson. And there's the pass to Hayes. He kicks it to McDermott. Drills it from outside. McDermott's got his first 3 points of the game.
The range of Doug McDermott is huge for this team. The D can't leave him open or they will pay.
Morris finds Crowder. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Beauchamp's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Clarkson outside. Fires the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Hawks.
And a lot of shots from long distance. They're trying to stretch out the D and force them to cover out in space. And a lot of times that enables an offense to get some opportunities to attack in the paint.
Free throw good for Morris. Achua, he's checked in for the Pistons. Karis LeVert comes in for Crowder. Then for the Hawks, that's who's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Payne in for Jordan Clarkson. Pass to Medu. Bledsoe taking his time here. Here's Beauchamp. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Morris kicks to Daniels. Screened by Grant. And too long on the shot.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
On its way from McDermott for 2, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. 15-point game. Atlanta's shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here.
And as for McDermott, how about the last couple of seasons he's had?
GA, career highs in scoring. He's not making a higher percentage, but he's taking more shots each game. Seems like it's been a recipe for success.
Now, here is Morris. 8 points for him. Pass to LeVert. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Milwaukee Bucks. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. LeVert hits both of them. The Hawks leading by 13. Payne kicks to McDermott. Here's Medu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Beauchamp misses.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Grant sets a screen for Morris. There's the 3. And there's Grant on the assist by Morris. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Bang, bang. Grant does a great job of transitioning from the catch into his shooting motion.
That's tipped. Bledsoe passes to Payne. They set the pick. They need this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Payne hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Morris with a screen on Bledsoe. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Payne. Inside. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his first basket of the night.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 12 points. The points that time coming from Morris. Payne looking around. Here's Beauchamp. Here's Medu. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
And let's take a look now at LeVert's numbers. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Nifty move. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Payne passes to Beauchamp. Puts up a 3. Morris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 10. Pass to Daniel. Grant with the ball. Grant with the screen on Bledsoe. Morris passes to Achua. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bledsoe for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's clear Bledsoe knows he has the coaching staff's trust to take those shots, capitalizing well on that one.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Hawks on top. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. And for those teams at the top of the standings, potential home court implications.
Always important. Those implications can mean a deep run or a trip to Cancun.
Why can't you do both?
I think in your career you have. Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
It's out.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. They've got Clarkson. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bagley. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. Daniels passes to Hart. Grant outside for the 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Alvarado. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Over to the left wing. Here's Duarte. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 14. In the corner, Daniels. Rebound, Atlanta.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Now Clarkson. Here's Duarte. 6 to shoot. Kuzma with it from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Grant. Rebound by the Hawks. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kuzma kicks to Clarkson. Kuzma passes to Hayes. Here's Duarte. The pass to Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Grant.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Passes it to Duarte. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Hayes. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Grant surveying the D to stop the drought, and the basket is good. Grant's got 7 points in the game. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And here's Clarkson to the left wing. The shot. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Rebounding often comes down to who wants it more, and Kuzma understands the value of second chance points.
Nurkic a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Grant. And here is Hart. Three-pointer. Here's Nurkic. Atlanta with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Clarkson outside. They get a hand on it. And Hayes kicks to Clarkson. Kuzma passes to Hayes. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Alvarado. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pistons have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Take a break. Take a break.
That free throw, no good. Detroit making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The 3. The shot no good by Duarte.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Kuzma outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pistons trail by 17. Kicks it to Nurkic. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now Daniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Daniels.
Nurkic, this is his game. Size, strength, and shot-making ability.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Tattoos checked in for Hayes. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Hawks second.
The way they shot the ball from the three-point line last year was sensational. It's a huge staple of their offense.
Nurkic against Clarkson. Here's Bagley. Good on the bucket. 9 points for Marvin Bagley.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
The pass to Hart. Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. He dishes it to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Nurkic makes good use of the pump fake. Gets the defender to overcommit.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Bagley, no good. Pistons trail by 15. Passes it to Morris. And it's Crowder, top of the key. Back to Morris. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And for the Hawks, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Now here's Payne. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morris looking over the floor. Nurkic setting the pick for Morris. Off target with his three. The Hawks leading by 15. Payne with the bounce pass. Here's Duarte. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Duarte's got 19 points. And the Pistons with possession here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. Atlanta's shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Duarte. Levert defending. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pistons trail by 21. Morris passes to Levert. Outside Crowder. Crowder sets a screen for Morris. For 3. No good there. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Levert kicks to Morris. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Bagley in the post, covered by Morris. Pass to Payne. Bledsoe outside. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Shoots the 3. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Bagley, no good. Morris outside. And the pass to Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got 7 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Start it.
Achua, he's checked in for Detroit.
So a moment now to see the story on Yusuf Nurkic. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 15 points per, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Out left to the wing.
I got yours.
Here's Payne. He's got 7. There's the screen. Passes to Medu. The 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
LeVert the pass to Achua. The 3 from Morris. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter. And, well, Detroit shooting just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Morris passes to Hart. There's 1:40 left in the third. Double team on Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. LeVert's got 7 points.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game.
And he's made a lot of stops in his career, but Eric Bledsoe's been productive everywhere he's been.
Greg, the reason why is he's a true professional. As a coach, you know Bledsoe's going to be on the floor giving quality minutes. That's the kind of guy you want on the roster.
Pass to McDermott. Here's Medu. He's guarded by Nurkic. Pass to Medu. Shot clock at 5. McDermott for 3. And they recover it. McDermott's gone 1 of 4 from the field. From 13, offensive rebound. Achua. That's tipped. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne dishes to McDermott. Now the pass to Beauchamp. Buries it from three-point range. Beauchamp's got his second basket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Hart. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person. All right? Get it from side to side. Don't force it.
I think you can tell he wants his guys to work harder specifically in how they pass the ball.
I mean, it's just basic basketball. When you swing the ball around, the floor is going to open up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jay Crowder out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's McBride in at the point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Bledsoe outside. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
Passes it to McBride. To the left side wing. Pass to Banton. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. A shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
McBride passes to Crowder. Offline from the top of the key.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Langford's checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. McDermott for three. The rebound by McBride.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Pass to Banton. The kick out to Crowder. The Pistons rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And that one falls for Achiuwa.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And both free throws good for Achiuwa. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The pass to Langford. Passes it to McDermott. The dish to Bledsoe. From deep. Detroit with the rebound. Crowder's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Detroit, no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. McDermott passes to Alexander Walker. And they get it back. Pass to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Alexander Walker passes to Langford. Off target from outside. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Banton's shot is off. Atlanta's shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Langford. Good on the three-point shot.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
McBride passes to Banton. Fires from deep. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. McDermott with it. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. From past the arc. That shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Passes to McBride. Now Achua from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Achua's got 5 points in the quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And the Pistons making a change here. Davis is checked in. Pass to McBride. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Langford. There's the pass to Hayes. Shoots over Crowder. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Here's McBride. Pass to Crowder. On the wing, Davis. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Hauser. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now, here's Langford. Pass to Alexander Walker. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The Pistons working the ball around now. Tries again. Chalk up 2 there.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Clarkson finds McDermott. Hayes with it. Covered by Achua. And here's Hayes. McDermott, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generation's often cord-cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights,
Take a break.
but live.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Daniels is checked in for Davis. Cameron Payne's checked in for the Hawks. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. The pass to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Hauser. No good with the triple. Crowder feeling it out a bit. To the wing on the left. Here's Alvarado. Drains it from beyond the arc.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Tipped away. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Detroit making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in, and the Hawks will go for a different look here.
I got you, man.
One shot.
And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Hart, he's checked in for Detroit. The Hawks leading by 22. Here's Duarte. Clarkson on the wing. Shoots. Drops one in from the wing.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Clarkson. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. With the drive. Blocked again. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Kuzma passes to Clarkson. Poke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Bagley against Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Clarkson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
Passes it to Hayes. Here's Duarte. He's covered by Daniels. Really left alone that time. Kuzma's got 20.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
The Pistons shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Grant. Here's Alvarado. Back to Grant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice physical play by Grant, pushing through the contact to get to his finish.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Duarte. There's a good screen. Misses off the right iron. Daniels with it. He's against Kuzma. Here's Alvarado, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
The first free throw is good. Jay Crowder's checked in for Jeremy Grant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now the pass to Hauser. Alexander Walker passes to Hauser. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
They set the pick into the lane. And there's the bucket from Medu.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Passes to Medu. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Hauser. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer, no good. Daniels with it. And the basket by Alvarado.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out in transition, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports, as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.